Sí.
Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. Hey, you're from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
And the beat is in the air. Colombia, what we love today. Freedom is so strong, yeah, and the lights are shining bright. Colombia, come and see my love tonight. It's a perfect night for dancing. The ocean breeze is saying, Colombia, Colombia, that's the light.
Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros, and welcome to a fairly quiet Parque Principal in Soata, Boyaca, Colombia. Let's take a little walk around. I don't know much about this town. I'm just stopping here for one night on my way to El Cocuy, which features probably the nicest mountains in Colombia. But in the meantime, I'll take a wander around Soata and see what there is to see. So here's a picture of Parque Principal Simón Bolívar de Soata. Here's the real deal. And the doors are open, so let's take a look inside. It's a fairly good sized church. Not a lot of action obviously happening today. It's definitely a little different. A lot of these churches are made of brick, but this one seems to be made out of this very solid looking, I presume it's, I don't know, concrete blocks maybe? Whatever it is, it looks like it's solidly built. And the floor definitely looks pretty old though. Guess this is the nativity scene since it's still just after Christmas time. Fairly simple and basic stained glass windows there, but have a pretty fancy one over here. I'll show you. Well, this is the nativity scene, which most of the churches do have one of. Yeah, let's check out this beautiful stained glass over here. Piece of art. Yeah, this is beautiful. Take a better look from back here. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, it's a nice, pretty bright church, cheery looking. Some of the older ones are really dark. But not this one. Just looking around to see if they have a pipe organ by chance. I think the only one I can remember actually that has a pipe organ is the one in Bogota. Well, I'll leave it at that. Let's go walking around, see if I can find, in particular I want to see if I can find a view of the canyon, because Soata is located right by a fairly large canyon. Looks like some fairly old buildings, but I think there might be a nice view down this way. A big cemetery over there. Look at this cute little fella. So what I'm going to do next, just out of curiosity, is I'm going to go up this trail over here, which looks like it leads into a neighborhood. Now if this was like Cali or Medellin or Bogota or a few other places, when you see trails going up into neighborhoods, it's a sign that it's probably a pretty poor neighborhood and potentially not very safe. So, but this is an old town. This is Boyaca. Boyaca, in my opinion, from what I've experienced, is one of the safest departments in Colombia, and the people are pretty friendly here. So I'll just be discreet. I'm going to go up the trail, get a feel for it. So I'm not going to be talking at first, drawing attention to myself, even though I'm going to be carrying a camera. But anyway, I'm going to be quiet and see if I can navigate my way through this little neighborhood up here. You can see already some of these homes are already kind of falling apart. And this one looks really old. So we'll get away from that stupid dog. Okay, this just turns into a normal street. So I'm going to have to hang a left up here if I want to go into this neighborhood more. Buenas. Alright. Yeah, it definitely looks like a poorer neighborhood. But sometimes the funny thing is that these poor neighborhoods are perched on the side of the canyons and cliffs, and they have some of the best views in the cities that they're in. As you can see, these are some pretty small ramshackle places. You just never know what you could run into a little hood like this. So deserted. That looks like a dead end up here, but let's check it out anyways. Maybe there's a view. Alright, what was I just telling you? Sometimes these neighborhoods have best views, and I was right. Here we go, a nice clear unobstructed view. Have to find out what the name of this canyon is, but it's quite nice. Yeah. If the lady had been there again, I was going to ask her what the name of the canyon was. But let's go a little further and see if we can take another left into this little neighborhood. Okay, we're back in the little neighborhood. Again, you can see it looks like it's kind of run down. I see some stairs here, so let's take a wander up the stairs. See if we can find another cool view. Oh, it's a cute little fella. Hey, are you friendly? Oh yeah, it looks like you're really friendly. You look like, what's his name? From Star Wars. But you're a mini version. See what happens when you're nice and you don't bark? You get some love. Isn't that right? Wow, you're a shaggy little fella. I think you need a bath. But you are too cute. Once again, I found a nice view at the top of the stairs. So I'm lucking out. And got a little bit better view of this little neighborhood that I've been exploring here. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather explore little neighborhoods like this where the real hardworking, sometimes I'll say downtrodden people live, and see real life Colombia as it is for some people who don't have a lot of money. And another dilapidated, abandoned, well, looks like a couple buildings. Whenever you see a bunch of aluminum, again, that's a sign of people that don't have a lot of money to spend on things, so you just get whatever scraps they can to make their roofs and their sheds. Sometimes their walls, like you just saw there. Getting a little nicer along here though. There's the back of the church. Here's another set of steps that I'm pretty sure is going to lead to another nice view. Definitely look a little nicer homes along here though. This could be the best view yet. No guardrail or anything. And it looks like somebody had a house over here that is no more. I don't know about you, but I'm a bit of a sucker for the murals that they do down here. Some really beautiful art. And this is still in that neighborhood, but oh, here we go. We have the obligatory sign up ahead. So that'd be a representation of one of the indigenous people, I guess, that were in the area at one time. Oh yeah, this is actually kind of nice down here. Dosaria Mari. So this is kind of the right next to the poor neighborhood that I was just wandering through. Is this kind of trendy little area here. Voila. Nice greenery. And show you the view in a moment. And your Soata sign. It's a nice little park. Okay. I think this view is going to be basically the same as the last one, but let's check it out anyway. Yep, basically. I was just over that way a little bit last time. Show you quickly. Beautiful colored flowers, some more art. Creo en un mundo mejor. That means believe in a better world. And I noticed a few signs along the way here saying things like no más violencia, no more violence. So basically this means artistic, obviously, and cultural, of earth, of the young people. And another mural. I don't know if this is somebody in particular. More yappy dogs. We've got a leopard over here, I guess it is. Maybe a puma. Kind of a dead end over here. Another mural. So, where I was just wandering, I saw an elderly lady. And so I asked her what the name of the canyon was. And as is often the case with elderly people, she didn't understand hardly anything I was saying. So I tried as hard as I could. And then I went back to the little park area where the young girls were. I said the exact same words in the exact same way, and they understood me no problem. They told me it was Canon Chicamocha, which really surprised me because I had no idea that Canon Chicamocha went all the way this far into Boyaca. But that's presuming that they're right. Comes the garbage men. So this is a nice little trendy area here. Looks like there's a bunch of places to get ice cream cones. Finally, some fellow tourists. But this is quite nice. The little flags strewn across here. Yeah, this is kind of reminding me a little bit of Cartagena, where they have all the flags up. What do we have here? Billares Billiards. Miscellanea. Yeah, this is a lot more nice in this spot here. Touristy, if you like that kind of stuff. Definitely getting lots of looks. They don't see too many extranjeros, foreigners in this area, that's for sure. I'll have to come back later because this might be nice if it's all lit up with the Christmas lights. Okay, nice little building. Meanwhile, these poor bus drivers and truck drivers are having to squeeze through these super tight narrow roads, so you don't have a lot of room for error. So this is the other secondary Parque Principal, which seems to be a lot more active than the main Parque Principal. I have to tell you a little story just happened. My reading glasses, the screw got looser and fell right out, and fortunately the screw is still in my pocket, so I just happened to be walking by the little trendy neighborhood, a little kid trying to catch his ball rolling away, and I just happened to go by a little optical place, so I went in there, asked her if she had a screwdriver, and she took my glasses and the little screw, and she put it back in there and didn't charge me anything. So that was really nice. But I like this park more than the other one. A lot more greenery, a lot more activity. And then at some point tomorrow, I think I have to wander over here to catch a bus. I just stopped in at the little office of Contra Soata, and they said that there's a bus at 7 a.m., which is a little earlier than I want, but it's not too bad. That would get me into El Cocuy at about probably 11 o'clock. And there's one at 11:30, but that wouldn't get me into El Cocuy until about 3:30. So I'll have to think about that one. But I'm gonna go see if there's other bus lines that have other options. 8 o'clock would be perfect. I always like to show the nicely done up old cars down here, the classics. It's the Ford, really nice shape. So far, my impression of Soata is it seems pretty laid back. A few tourists kicking around. I don't know what the tourists do here. So I don't really know of any waterfalls, or I don't know, maybe people just come here to chill out and go to restaurants, do some shopping. Guess I might as well show you my room. Double bed. It's kind of standard, semi-comfortable. Little nightstand, turquoise color scheme. Little TV, which I don't care about. I literally haven't turned on a TV in any of my rooms that I've been in yet. And private bathroom, usual Western style toilet, sink, water. And I haven't determined if there's hot water yet, but I think there is. And that's it. The cost of this grand luxury room is 45,000 pesos. And this is where I'm staying, Hotel Palmas. And it is right by, across from the church and the main park. So as long as it's not noisy here, it's a good location. This is another little church just up the street from the Plaza Principal. And it's time for the beautiful Christmas light show. This is one of my more favorite ones here. Right in El Centro, in Soata. So I'll show you around the park with the lights, and then I'll say buenas noches. Not a super fancy light show, but it's still bright. Temperature is just perfect right now. Lots of kids out playing. I was hoping some of the buildings might be a little more lit up, but still it's pretty nice, and it'll probably last until at least January 15th, I think. Some towns even have their lights on pretty much until the end of the month. Okay, damas y caballeros, hopefully you enjoyed this little video of Soata in Boyaca, Colombia. If you did, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, the usual stuff. And remember, there's no you in Colombia, but hopefully you can come visit this beautiful country someday. Until next time, amigos, hasta las tacos.